demons. Motherfuck my peers, I'm the man of the year.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 15 of Making Money, and I am going to be doing a lot of Slayer in this episode. I thought I would tell you guys right off the bat at the beginning of the episode, and my plan is, as of right now at least, I'm going to try my best to get a abyssal demon task every single day, since you can get one each day at reset with the Mask of the Abyss. So that's what I am doing right now. I had to kill 208 for this task, and I'm at 162 right now, so it should take maybe like 20 more minutes at my pace, because I don't use the aggression potions and stuff where you can do that at the Slayer Tower, I believe. And you know, it's probably packed either way, so that's what I'm going to do for the majority of this episode. And I'm currently 103 Slayer, and I am 1.6 mil until 104. And yeah, that's going to be mainly this episode. I'll do some price checks in between, maybe every 5 or 10 tasks or something like that. But right now, this is my third task for Slayer, and I'm just going to continue doing some Slayer and see how much money I can get this episode. I'm not sure why I never bothered to get my Pure S from this rune chest in the Wizard's Tower, but I almost got 25,000 Pure S, and I really don't know why they did this. I don't know if it's because of a quest or what, but you can let me know in the comments if you do know why they did this. But with the almost 25k Pure S, nearly 600k, so that's very easy money, obviously. And yeah, if it is from a quest, I wouldn't know, because I don't follow, you know, like the storyline or anything like that, because I just watch the YouTube video and I just move on with the next quest. So, and then also, I don't know if I can, you know, go to that chest once a month or if it's just a one-time thing. You can let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, gonna go back to Slayer, but first I need to get a Slayer task real quick. Finally got a drop at Daganoth Canes, and I only have 41 kills left. And a good thing is that I got the most expensive item at Daganoth Canes, which is the D hatchet, almost going for 1.6 mil, so I'm pretty happy with that. And more than likely, I probably won't get another rare drop with the 41 kills left, but overall this task actually took a good amount of time. I think in total maybe almost like 3 hours or so, and then also it did take me a couple of days to complete it, because I just got like burnt out constantly just attacking stuff, which I usually do actually get easily burnt out on stuff on RuneScape, which is kind of bad, I guess. Well, YouTube favoritism does exist. I just got the Slayer pet, and I was actually gonna complain when I finished the Slayer task, because I've killed over 1,000 abyssal demons and haven't gotten a whip or anything like that, and I thought I would get a few whips by now, but instead of getting a whip, I get the damn pet. So I guess I cannot complain about that. Very happy with that. That is my third pet on my main account, and I'm gonna put it on. I think I have to dismiss my summoning familiar first, but I'm gonna put it on in a second. I guess I didn't need to dismiss my pet, which I didn't, and I got it at 20.3 mil Slayer XP. That is very awesome. Obviously was not expecting to get a pet at all. I want to do a price check on the 268 kills I did at Daganoth Canes, and here is all the loot. 373 bones from 268, a lot of armor pieces. The most I got was 6 archer helmets, some bowstrings, arrowheads, and then also I did get some like raw lobsters and stuff like that, but I don't know the exact amount, so that's why it's not going to be in this price check. All of this is like confirmed drops that I know of that I got at Daganoth Canes. So let's do a price check real quick. In total, 5.3 mil. Holy shit. I was not expecting that, honestly. I didn't know the bones were going to be adding up that much. And 2.1 mil with the bones, 1.5 mil with the D hatchet, and then also the helmets, I guess, add up a little bit, especially the archer helmets, and then also the bowstring are, I guess, a good amount too. It's a pretty good trip, honestly. So whenever I do get more Daganoths, I'm gonna for sure go back to them and do the Canes. So far in this episode, I've completed 9 Slayer tasks, and I was gonna do 10 before showing you the loot tab, but I feel like showing you guys now, so that's why I'm doing it. And then also, I'm going to just read off the tasks that I've done so far. So the first one was 190 Dark Beast, 286 Abyssal Demons, 208 Abyssal Demons, 216 Abyssal Demons, 203 Dark Beast, 199 Abyssal Demons, 268 Daganoths, 223 abyssal demons, and then finally 215 abyssal demons. So the main reason why there's so many abyssal demons is because of the helmet. I get a free abyssal demon task pretty much every time after resets, and yeah, I've been doing that a lot recently, and I might change it up a little bit later on. But here is the loot tab. It's pretty basic because all I've done was abyssal demons pretty much, right? But it will add up for sure. Good amount of gems as well, 191 diamonds, a lot of rune items because of abyssal demons, almost 100 rune daggers, even though they are pretty cheap. They are 3.7k. Also 63 rune chain bodies. Those are also a good amount, almost at 28.5k. And then 36 pure S, 25k is from that rune chest. So I got like almost 11k from abyssal demons alone. And then I guess the rare drops from Slayer. Had to keep a few items in the bank because I don't have enough inventory, so I think I got the most expensive stuff and I left the cheapest stuff. So the torso seeds, fell-stalked seeds, the dark arrowheads, and then also the flax. I think the flax is like 2 GP. It's 11 GP, but I sell it at like 5 GP or something, so that's not really a ton of money. But here is the majority of it, and also I'm going to add on 1.5 mil to this, and I'll explain that in a second. But 8.8 mil from pretty much like 6 or so abyssal demon tasks, which is pretty good, and the most of it is coming from the rune chain bodies, okay amount from the rune daggers even though they are very cheap, good amount from the rune helms, and I guess most of it is just from the rune items, 272k with the arrowheads. And then also the reason why I am adding 1.5 mil to it is because of the coin drops. And it says 1.8 mil, but I think around 300k, it might be actually less than that, is from Sarah Dolman. I forgot to clear this before starting this episode of Making Money, so that's kind of my fault. 17 minutes into the trip, and I get myself a Zamorak hilt, and I did price check it before I did record, and it's 548k, so it is pretty cheap, but I am happy that I did get a drop at least. Sweet, I was not expecting that. About 3 or 4 more kills later, we get the garb, and that is 3 mil. Holy crap, I was not expecting it to be that much. That is a successful trip so far. I don't know if I'll get anything else, but I am pretty happy about this trip so far. Yet another drop, either 3 or 4 more kills later, and get the FG. This wouldn't be a legit trip if I didn't get a Geyser Charge 1. I always get the 1 for some reason. Just got the glove drop, and that is 1.1 mil. Pretty nice. Didn't know that they were going to be over 1 mil. I thought they would be like a few 100k or something like that. And I have 40 more kills left until I am done with the Slayer task. 2 hours of Greater Demon task is finished at Zamorak. I had 251 kills to do, if I didn't say that already. I think I did with the first drop that I got. And my dog wants to get out of my room. 1 second, dog. And this is all the loot that I got. I know I forgot a few things, but this is like the majority of it, and it totals out to be 8.2 mil. That is a very good trip, or 2 trips. 3 mil with the garb, 1.1 mil. I did also get a Geyser Chart 3. I didn't record it because I didn't want to for that one. And then the 500k is for the coin drops that I probably got throughout the trip. And my coins is at 2.8 mil in total. And then also the Wine of Zamorak, which is a awesome drop there, almost 2 mil from that. So in 2 hours, that is a very good trip. Here is the final look of the loot tab before I do a price check for you guys and then sell it. I have 51 prayer potions right here just because I just got it as a drop at Abyssal Demons, and I don't want to forget about them and not sell them. So here it is. This is from like 14 tasks in this episode, and I've just like finished playing for like 10 or 11 hours. So I'm going to wrap up the episode here and then maybe do the elite clue in the next episode as well. But I want to show you my Silverhawk feathers since they are still going up, so I'm not going to be selling them. I bought them at 44.7 mil, and now they are 52.1 mil. So that is good profit right there, pretty much 8 mil profits, and I think I'm going to sell them once they reach maybe 28k. It might be a waste because there's a potential that it might go up to 30k, But here is the main, loot. Obviously, I have some other stuff just chilling in the bank. I got some peak planks and stuff like that I need to get out too, but I'm gonna get everything out. Before I do the first price check of the inventory, if you guys have any boss recommendations that you want me to do, make sure to let me know down below in the comments. And I just want to say real quick that I cannot do 2 bosses currently. I can't do next because I don't have a full set of Superior Void. I only have 2 of the 4 Superior Void. And then also I cannot do Telos because I have a very unstable internet connection, so I can't do that. And if I do DC, I don't get the loot. So I can't do those bosses yet, and I personally have never done raids. If you guys wanted me to do some raids, or if you guys done raids before, make sure to add me in game. If I'm on, just ask me if you want to do raids with me, and you can like teach me and stuff. But here is the first inventory. This is pretty much like all from Abyssal Demons, and it totals out to be 8.9 mil. It's kind of cool seeing 100 rune daggers, and that's all purely from Abyssal Demons. I can high alch them, I think, for a little bit more GP, but I'm just gonna sell them just to get the money quickly. I don't really care if it's like a 100k loss if I don't high alch them. The rune chain bodies are pretty close to 2 mil, which is pretty impressive. Got a lot of them from Abyssal Demons. And then rune arrowheads are a good amount as well, almost 300k. And then the prayer potions that I just got for 234k. I forgot I had some items in my familiar, and these were the items that were in it, and it's almost 142k. And then now the second inventory so far, 3.4 mil. This is pretty much the cheapest stuff. I wanted to get the cheapest stuff for this one, and then the most expensive for the last one. And I guess honestly nothing really impressive in this one. I guess the magic logs would be the most expensive that I know of, at least so far, followed by the bowstrings. And then well, also pure essence is the most expensive. I kind of forgot about those. Almost 1 mil for 38,000. Here is the last inventory. The 2.7 mil is just from coin drops from the Slayer tasks in this episode. And the last price check is 14.3 mil. The dragon hatchet has been going down a tiny bit. I think I lost like 50k or so from that. 2.1 mil still with the bones. And then the garb went down as well. That was 3 mil yesterday. That went down as well, and that went up a little bit. And then also the wines, I think, went up a tiny bit as well. A couple items won't sell like usual, and we ended up with 26 mil. Let me close this real quick. 26.8 mil, very close to 27 mil. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but half of this money is going to go into getting perks for my armor. So I'm going to put 13 mil into items. I'm not going to include it in this video. I'll just do it at the beginning of the next episode, and I'm going to have to look up again the perks and stuff that I should get on my Pernix and try to get the best of the best, hopefully. And then also, like I mentioned already, let me know any type of bosses that you guys want to see. If you do raids and you want to teach me how to do them, you can just add me in game. My private is always on, and I'm gonna make sure to watch some guides and stuff before I go to them if anyone asks me to. And then hopefully I'll be able to kill it and make some good money there. So that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like on the video. And then also let me know what type of bosses you want me to do in the next one. And leave a like on the video as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Now if you feeling how I'm feeling, put your hands up high. If you feeling how I'm feeling, put your lighters in the sky. Y'all be damned if I ain't living the life I always wanted. Started from the bottom as a youngin', getting blunted. Now I run it like a marathon. Ho, yeah, son. Ho, hits, motherfucking hits, Barry Bonds. Ho, in the studio for 22